Captain, on this quiet island, boring reminds us how even the dullest moments can teach sharp meaning if we listen closely. Meaning 1. Not interesting, dull. Boring means something is not fun, exciting, or interesting. Example, Emma closed the book because she found the story boring. Common use, boring show, boring lesson, boring job, become boring. Meaning 2. Making someone feel bored. Boring also describes a person or thing that causes others to feel bored. Example, the guide spoke in such a boring voice that half the crew fell asleep. Common use, boring person, boring speech, boring explanation. Meaning 3. Drilling or making a hole in something. Boring can also mean making a hole in something by turning a tool against it. Example, the carpenter was boring a hole in the mast to fix a new lantern. Common use, boring a hole. Machine boring, boring into wood. Captain, keep sharp. Let's see how boring shifts from dull moments to drilling through wood.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
Nicely spotted, Captain. Now that you've mastered boring, let's head for a livelier island on our map. Captain, on this joyful island, celebrate shines like lanterns over the sea, honouring moments, victories and stories that deserve to be remembered. Meaning 1. To do something special for a happy occasion. Celebrate means to enjoy a special day or event with activities, joy or traditions. Example, the crew celebrated the end of the long voyage with music and food. Common use, celebrate a birthday, celebrate success, celebrate a holiday. Meaning 2. To honour or praise something publicly. Celebrate can also mean to recognise and praise a person, idea or achievement. Example, they held a ceremony to celebrate the captain's bravery. Common use, celebrate courage, celebrate culture, celebrate history. Meaning 3. To hold a religious ceremony. Celebrate can also mean to lead or take part in a formal religious ritual. Example, the islanders gathered in the stone chapel to celebrate the yearly ceremony. Common use, celebrate mass, celebrate a rite, celebrate a sacred event. Captain, raise your spirits. Let's see how celebrate honours moments, big and small, on this bright island.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
Radiant understanding, Captain. Let's celebrate your progress by sailing straight toward the next island on our map. Captain, on this curious island candidate reminds us that every journey, whether for knowledge, leadership, or change, begins with someone ready to step forward. Meaning 1. A person applying for a job or position. Candidate means someone who wants a job or role and is being considered for it. Example, Emma interviewed 3 candidates for the new crew position. Common use, job candidate, suitable candidate, interview candidates. Meaning 2. A person competing in an election. Candidate can also mean someone running to be chosen in a vote. Example, the island's mayoral candidate gave a speech on the pier. Common use, political candidate, election candidate, support a candidate. Meaning 3. Someone considered likely or suitable for something. Candidate can also mean someone who seems likely or suitable for a certain outcome or role. Example, with her calm nature, Emma is a strong candidate for leadership training. Common use, strong candidate, natural candidate, perfect candidate. Captain, let's examine the field. See how candidate steps into jobs, elections, and well-earned roles.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
Impressive clarity, Captain. Let's guide this momentum forward and explore the next island together. Captain, on this dynamic island, Bound shows how limits, direction, and destiny shape every voyage across the sea. Meaning 1, going toward a place, headed for. Bound means travelling toward a specific place. Example, the ship was bound for the Northern Islands before sunrise. Common use, island bound, homebound, northbound, bound for adventure. Meaning 2, certain or sure to do something. Bound also means something is certain to happen or someone is certain to do something. Example, with her steady focus, Emma was bound to succeed. Common use, bound to happen, bound to win, bound to improve. Meaning 3, a limit or boundary. Bound can also mean a limit, something that marks how far something can go. Example, every map has bounds, but explorers push past them. Common use, within bounds, beyond bounds, know your bounds. Captain, let's see how bound directs journeys, predicts outcomes, and draws limits across this island.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
Beautifully reasoned, Captain. Now that bound is charted, let's press beyond old limits and reach the next island. Captain on this careful island. Bind reminds us how words, ropes, and promises all hold things together, sometimes gently, sometimes tightly. Meaning 1, to tie or fasten something tightly. Bind means to tie or fasten something so it cannot move. Example, Emma used a strong rope to bind the sails during the storm. Common use, bind with rope, bind the sails, bind together, tightly bound. Meaning 2, to unite or connect people emotionally. Bind can also mean to create a strong emotional or social connection between people. Example, sharing challenges at sea can bind a crew like family. Common use, bind people together, bound by friendship, bound by duty. Meaning 3, a difficult situation that is hard to escape. Bind can also mean a problem or difficult situation you feel stuck in. Example, when the anchor got stuck under the rocks, the crew was in a real bind. Common use, in a bind, get into a bind, tight bind. Captain, let's see how bind ties knots, hearts, and hard situations across this island.
They'll speak with grace and code.
3, 2, 1.
grace and go.
3, 2, 1.
They'll speak with grace and go.
3, 2, 1.
Nicely woven, Captain. Your grasp of bind holds steady. Let's untie the ropes and glide toward the next island.